He says, welcome in. Okay, hopefully I still remember how to play. So let's dive in. Two things I want to sort out and go up front with before we get started. Last Friday's episode sadly is gone from the web for the simple reason that I did some mistakes with the overlays and displays and whatnot, and some personal informations that should not be spread out wildly were up there. So the thing is dead, scrubbed, and vanished from the internet. As soon as I noticed, the stream was ended and VOD vanished from anywhere it could exist. That being said, there was not much done on that. We basically sent the two rovers to the moon planet and brought back Whoopsie to the main asteroid. So not much was missed. There was no, oh shit, the place is exploding and full of stuff that I'm sure everybody would like to see. So at least on that part, not much was missed. No stream yesterday. I was still under inspection by the doctors. Everything is fine now, just little checkup. Apparently some heartburn, felt like pain in the chest that I didn't mess around with and went to go check. So I'm fine, I'm alive and well, don't worry about it. Plenty of more fun to come up, and that's about it. So if game could finish loading like now, perfect, it would be nice, and we can continue where we were at. So yeah, we have I guess my rovers are dead. Oh, not yet. So yeah, give you an idea, it was that far in, so not much was missed. So we're trying to get those two guys there. Also, we'll get the game going. Where were we at? Yeah, we're only at 2 blueprints, so that gives you an idea how short the stream was. Normally we're at 5 when we start back. And what are you idiot doing down there? You're stuck now, right? Well, you can dig this. Build, let's say this, this and this to get back out. Build this to get over. Build this to get over. Granite you can't build. Dig it. Let's carve out everything we can without as much as we can. Also not delete the wildlife in there just because why not? And set the place for when we send the dude, because since we're gonna get there to get one of those guys at the same time, sure, why not try to get the 2 artifacts in there, bring them home, decor somewhere with it. That'd be nice. And our astronaut is almost halfway back. Okay, just checking. Everything is fine. Place is breathable. Still got a ton of voxelite, ton of food, and I think I didn't give him the red pills. Just have to be sure to give him back his jet suits when you come back, and that's about it. On the other side of the world, what was going on? Yeah, Stimpy's doing his job. Waiting for his turn to come back to the other side. But I'll let him have his fun there for a bit. Food is not a problem, like those are just gonna self-harvest over time. blueprint? We got nothing we really care about, so let's get some food on this side, I suppose. Okay. I don't remember if it was Friday also that I went for the second set of Sweetles, or it was Thursday, so that's now in place. Sugar should be starting to be a bit more frequent up here, but they're still eating it all up, and this is running full time for no reason, so let's give it a tiny bit of automation while we're there. Wait, that's all gonna move. Part of the plan is still to spread those in 3 overflow room instead of 1, so we don't have that many critters in there. And what? What the fuck happened there? Okay. Well, looks like we had a minor infinite storage issue. Oops. So that's something we're gonna have to fix. At least we're all open up to space, so I'm not too concerned. It's gonna grab a lot of heat from that, melt all of that stuff, fall all over, and get into the pumping station down there. So not that big of a deal. I don't need sweeping there. Thank you. Okay. Maybe it's one of those times when you do like deconstruct something while there's a save, and I was deconstructing something on this side or whatever, and I didn't notice it did the huge thing. I had something similar happen last time with this infinite storage, so yeah, it sucks, but not the end of the world. At least those are still alive and well. Good. That's in place. Power wires are coming in. Where were we with that? Not much done. We're letting the bees do their thing. What did I put? Okay, no, we were about to correct that also. There was a bit of a mistake done that on the line I didn't notice the bleach stone there of gassing, and this pump cut it in. And we have a tiny bit of chlorine gas that went there. Oh, tiny bit, 27 kilos, but we're gonna fix it. Just tile delete it real quick. And it's gonna be if like nothing happened. Not sure what's breaking behind that. The pipe? Maybe? Anyway, what's Oni episode if you don't have something to fix? So that's good. I'm pretty sure this one is still all good. Yeah, temp is good. O2 is in. Food is in. So we just need to decide which farmer we're gonna dump in there and send out to grab us a little moo. We're not gonna put anything in there yet. Since I don't really care about it. Oh, this can be closed. I don't want it open for the only reason that I want to be sure that Slippy is gonna get his jet suit on before landing back. Not that the place is super bad, but I'd rather have it. And I still have that running, right? Yeah, I forgot to unplug it, but he's gonna be back. For one cycle, I guess we can still chop it out. Here we go. Okay. More popping required. Because the top here is gonna get toasty anyway, so this is not gonna work for too long. Those guys are not gonna be happy. I don't think he can erupt much more, but just in case. That's all of us, right? Let's carve that out. Help the tripping. And, well, not sure why all those pipes have melted or vanished. Like, that's weird. Unless I can find what happened, I'll blame it on the... I was deleting something and something, cycle change, lag, everything went away. That's the only thing I can figure out right there. Kinda sucks, but what can I do? And how's our little guy down there going? 80%, 87%. Yeah, the shenanigans down there are working, so just not sure the batteries, how long they got left. As long as they're working, I don't mind. What's that, petroleum? Ah, there's still an egg there. Okay, it's gonna have time to hatch before we get to it. I don't see one in there, but it probably got away and died, or we relocated. I'm not sure. There's this guy right here. Still young, so if we could bring it home, it would be nice. Where do we have place for that? The other bathroom. Yeah, also I'm not sure if it was done Thursday or Friday, but the old kitchen was removed, so basically now it's space food, pie, that's it. So every other type of food we got laying there will end up being eaten at one point or another. And maybe we can crank that to 2 behemoths in there. Yeah, we're gonna be fine, I'm sure, to have 1 burst. Don't think we're gonna have 2 while this active period is there, and then it's gonna be like another 70 something cycle before it goes off. Anyway, the plan is not to use that for power. Oh yeah, we need to go grab the shiny poop also. Is there something special in there? Except from lead, I guess, is there was some there that melted and froze back, something like that. Because I don't think this can burst lead. What's this one again? Oh, we don't see it? Okay. That's fun. That's gonna give a little zombie burst. Should not be a problem. And none there. So yeah, that's basically the last two we can try to save. I'm gonna need to do a double check on the amount we have to be sure it's enough. Because okay, I don't mind sacrificing a bit of the pips for planting the critter traps, but I don't sacrifice them all. I want to keep at least like one or two alive. Yeah, here we go. Stinky's gonna carve that out in no time. Gotta go and keep my rovers busy. Can you just dig anything there, or... Yep, that's quite a dead end. Not if we go this way. Boy, okay. We'll see how much they can do. You moron, where are you trapped? Buddy, you're alone. If you trap yourself too good, you're done. I'd like to get some of that gold back home also. That could happen, just not sure. Wow, fast. Did we? Nope. Okay. I mean, I don't really need data banks now. We're mostly done with that. There's this one too we can take a look at. Oh yeah, if someone doesn't remember, like I looked up the numbers and having a full pipe going into there, not happening. I don't remember, something crazy like 50 volcanoes, metal ones, something like that. Like even with the Geopocalypse mod, I don't think I have enough on this map to make it happen. So that's not gonna be a thing. Gonna keep on keeping on with this one at least to see what it does. Because with the bees up there giving me power, I don't think it's gonna be a major problem. This is too cold to get in there. Now that I've done this wall right here, I can't just poke a little hole and make it drip in there for funsies and see what's gonna happen. Gonna have to find another option. And the other, they're still not done. Come on, guys. And the other thing, yeah, was figuring out a way to change that so we stop having like bots that die in there. We're up to 2, but they are like still 600 kilos of steel just rotting in there that we're not getting back. I'd like to get it back. Up to 8 and both good. Okay, that's been moved. That's now there with enough showers. That's been moved over there. The loop is still filling back up, but it should not be too long. Maybe 1 or 2 more cycles, or we're already there. Because I thought I've seen the toiletry growing a bit. Well, maybe I isolated something, but I guess next cycle, max, it's gonna be fine. Put those up on 9. Wait, I saw something happen there, like damage. Oh no, it's okay. They're building the drywall. Good. Good, good, good. Was concerned for nothing. Okay. So with that superpower spaghetti, how do we do the thing? Rec rooms. First, the surfboards. I think we're good. Yeah, that's plenty of water. Probably gonna have too much, so we can stop this one. Remove the pipes. And get those online. That's gonna be fun. The thing I'm curious about is once this is clean and this is sealed, will the little like mood lamp metal desk thingy count as the decor piece, or I need to put something else there? Just to be sure it's a rec room. can do painting or marble block. Oh, we can do glass block. Got plenty of this. Yeah, let's do one of those numbers. So, do I want to do burping hall there so they can burp all the way when they go out? My problem with the burping hall is the water that I need. I don't really have a good source for it. Oh, rocket's in orbit. Hello. Get in your suit. And open the doors. Welcome back home. And now, no, we're good. You are not gonna be allowed to touch space. Here we go. Welcome back. Okay. Cancel delivery. Cancel delivery. Okay. Because I don't want to put more of those guys out there. And you can come back online. Who's scalding where what? We have someone naked running around the rockets again. Doesn't look like it. So why the toots? Or is it? No, the fart is cold enough. There's somewhere in there they brought something super toasty. I don't see it. Okay, well, okay, no, something's going on there. How is it like 80 something? Even the kilns were not that warm. Guess they brought some rock in and dropped it there. Okay. Let's sort that as a non-issue for now. It feels like this is going to become the whatever drops is dropping point. So we're going to get a little pump down there and get that into the filtering line. That's going to be a lot of pipes, but it's good. Tubes like to build pipes. I know. Let's do those at 4. And I think this is already going perfect. But we're gonna have a problem with the ethanol. Because it's not being sorted there. It's being sorted prior to that in the loop. So we need to bring the loop like there. Okay, we're just gonna toss it there for now. That's gonna do it. And future me is gonna have to deal with that. Sounds like a plan. Hey Mounty, how's it going? Salut Fluo. Oh, it's doing good, Mountie. Doing good. Sorting out my spaghetti. Trying to make it nice and clean with all the wires all across the place. Not always easy, but I think I'm doing a okay-ish job at it. Also, I thought about it, and probably I will want to have lines coming from up here at some point, because right now I only have like a little mess up here that still needs to be sorted out. This one barely has, well, it's right at the edge, but it's all stuff that doesn't work full time. So having a couple more thingies on that would not be a problem. Not sure what yet. Maybe if I really want to push, I can have the suits on this one. But the suit line again is not much stuff that's being used too often. Just that I'm limited from up here. Well, that's not true, because once I fix this, that I split that into 3 rooms. Well, thanks. Because once I fix this into 3 room, I'm gonna have all that zone to come with wires down. So maybe it will be fine. Because I'm looking at all the rec stuff I want to do, and the problem is they're all gonna be like at least 6 or 7 dupes at once trying to do the rec stuff. And some of those are really hungry on power, like the little soda fountain like that. I always think it's not a big one. But yeah, it's like I can only put 4 of those on one wire, so it's a bit rough. Okay, so now I need to make like all the possible like tweet tweet, scalding, suffocating, hungry, and whatever, so you think it's your base that's having an issue. It happens to me too when I have another, like, I'm watching someone else at the same time and I'm running my base, but at this point, like past cycle 1000, it's hard to have something else on the side because frames are getting a bit limited. And having a lot of other streams on at the same time. Okay, that's on. Okay. Yeah, so those guys I can put 4 per line. Yeah, the joys of being a laptop gamer. Well, to be fair, I have runs that went up to 4K cycles. I got one, I think. I can't even remember if I broke the 5K on it, but yeah, let's say that it's frames not included. I tried reopening it lately, and while I had like everything open for stream just for fun, it basically took 15 minutes, I think, to load up the file. I was sure the laptop was about to crash on that one. Okay, so Project Burping Hall. You know what, let's make it nice. I don't care, let's make wood tiles for a change. And we're gonna have a little burping hall / I don't know what yet, right up here. Let's say we do the canister filler in the back. Ooh, that's gonna be a problem. Okay, we're gonna need to move that one. You know, I don't want obsidian pipes. Let's doing this. Or I can just... okay, that's straight O2. Let's do it like that. Boop. And there. And this one's gonna come this way. Good thing I left the bridge. Thank you, past me. And we're gonna go there, bridge over, and put the canister right there so we can load up those machines. And let's go for 4 of them at least, so that should be fine with enough downtime that every dude can get it. Plus the animation is really cool, so bonus points. That would be set, so they will have surfboards, burping hall. This is only 4 high, so I cannot put the carousel in there. Maybe we do. I only have 1 arcade up there. Okay, maybe I can do. Let's say 2 jukebox, 1 arcade, but that one alone is what, 1,000? Okay, no, it's a jukebox. That's only 960, right? Where is it? Wait. That's dumb. I don't need 2 jukebox because it's like 5 dupes that can use it at once. So 1 is enough. The arcade would be nice to have a second one. So not gonna bother with that. Beach chairs. That's a lot of lights. Wind tunnel. Not inside the base. I don't recommend. How much is that? 100 watts. Shit. That's not gonna cut it with the fountains. No, because that's 480 each. Okay. Other options would be. Well, I could put it with jukebox, the 3, and that's already over 1,000 if I put those 2 together. I'm not gonna need a light at least. I could put 2 of those if I have the seats for it. I'm not even sure I have them. Yeah, I got 3 seats. Okay, so we can do that. So we're gonna do a little Christmas jukebox party right there under the burping hall, and we're gonna have some room left for whatever happens later. Also, one important thing I need to keep in mind, maybe I should build it right away, worst case we'll move it. I want to bring back the suit forge inside the base. It's always fun when your suit forge is outside of your base and you cannot go out of your base because all your suits are broken. So yeah, let's just put it at 1, so if they're really bored they can do this one. Because the other one, basically they need to come out, fly, and go do it there. Just it's been laying there forever and didn't bother bringing it back. And that's all the goodies that Stimpy is shipping home from the other side. How's it going there? Little incident here, little incident there. A little more digging. No. Dig the mud first. This can go. This can finish. No, this is growing. We'll leave it there. Anything growing wild is gonna stick around for a bit. That's off-gassing, that's air, that's good. Can start removing bits and pieces of the scaffolding we had around. Me no likey. Give me something there. Okay, you can start sending any seeds, basically. I don't care, so ship it away. I'd like to start sending the gold amalgam too, so let's go for... it's already there. Ooh, so I should have some on the other side. Yes, we got at least a little bit. Okay, I want to see if that works. So let's change this one. Oh, we can do 5. Perfect. That's okay. Guys, just please, people need to be able to do their things. We're way past the step that I'm gonna tolerate messes in the place, okay? Here we go. No, because I have there's a mod called Golden Throne that I have active. And I was looking for a new building that was like the Golden Throne so they could do Golden Throne thingies. Wait, there's nothing wrong with a farter, okay? People hate on those so much for no reason. I got at least 3 or 4 in there. The only thing you need is to get to the point where you can manage your gases. Best thing for that, little filtration station like this. It doesn't cost any power. You just put one at the bottom of your base with a sensor, not gate. If sensor sees something that is not O2, okay, I'll allow it. But apparently, stinky hole is a sex-related term according to Automod, so just so you know. Well, today we learn. Well, yeah, it's basically a non-issue just as long as you can manage your gases. And no, it's part of the song. There's nothing sexual about a stinky hole with a fart in it when we're talking Oni terms. If some people have real life issues with some personal hygiene, that's a whole other thing that I'm not gonna get into on this stream. So yeah, back to what I was saying. All you need is just a pump, and even without a farter, you want a pump at the bottom of your base just to filter out the CO2, or you make a little carbon skimmer loop. But in this case, I don't want to get rid of my CO2 because CO2 is my O2. Inside the base, my dupes are breathing mostly only CO2 that comes out from the alveoveras. So if I have a shortage on CO2, I'll have a shortage on O2 quite fast. All of my suits come from my spawn, but the base itself, all CO2 powered. Ah shit, and now we're having problems here. Okay, time to vent it out again. I really need to find a solution for that, but I don't see a good one. Like, the only thing I see is moving that a bit to the right, having a little bump here with a sensor and a pump, and if not chlorine, pump it out. Do I even have the place to put a pipe? Oh, I like the organic bases when I start. Like, the place doesn't look like that when I start. It's mostly like natural tiles, whatever, keep the natural food alive as much as I can. And then when I start having the resources and a bit of an idea of how I want to plan it, then I start. Usually my starting point is always my freezer, my kitchen, my banquet hall. It's became quite the where I start building my forever base, if we can call it like that. Okay, just a little bit more and we're gonna be good. Come on, get the farts out. Let's go. Okay, we're good. Yeah, the thing with the park is I just do my own park when I need it. Like right here, I got 2 nature reserve. I got 1 with the showers, 1 with the kitchen. Because the kitchen doesn't give a bonus. It lets you use 2 buildings that I basically don't use. One being the spice grinder that, yeah, there's some use for it. I did it sometimes, but it's more trouble than anything. And the other one that is exclusive to the Frosty Planet pack is the deep fryer. Problem is, any food stuff, I mean, that was introduced after Spaced Out, when you look at your food list thingy, basically you want to go up to, oops, okay, I need to pause the game because this always moves around when you go. Your food, basically, unless you have a gourmet. If you have a gourmet, it's another story. You must do burgers, but mixed berry pie and spicy tofu, I think that curried beans are up there, but I'm not sure. But any other food that was introduced is a lower quality. So if you want max morale on your food, well, you don't have a choice. It's gas range with one of those. And actually, now that I think about it, spicy tofu also lets you skip the grill. Because the mixed berry pie sends the dino pack that you can use the overgrown figs straight up in there to make your pie. Instead of using either the skewers or the gristleberry, you don't need to cook them first. So everything you're going to use is raw ingredients. So you skip the grill. Much less dupe labor, and you still get your good food for basically free. And the musher is there for the space food. Berry sludge, pemmican, could be there for tofu also to get the spicy tofu. And what is curried bean done with? Now I'm curious. Curried bean, nope, it's not even up there. It's only great. It's only plus 12, and that's a ton of trouble to do, so not really worth it, I guess. It's more of a flex at that point because you have to wrench like shovel, not shovels, the other name I never remember. Delectables, shear them for the root, and then make the beans and everything. So it's more of a flex food than anything else. You don't really need that. Same thing with burgers. Unless you have gourmet, burgers are mostly just a flexing food. They're fun to do, don't get me wrong, but... Oh, yeah, we're getting it. Whee! They got their crowns. That's part of the golden throne. Just want to test. They're supposed to get like +1 for golden poop or something like that. Royally relieved. +2 morale for taking a dump in a golden throne. Yeah, it's a little mod that if you build your toilets out of gold, well, they get this little crown after it. It's not part of the vanilla game. It's a mod. Like you see it. Wait, why is it this one's yellow? Really? You can change the. Okay, just change the blue. No, this one's cinnabar. This one's gold, but it stayed green. Does it have a shine on it? Yeah, you can see there's like a little shine on it. Or maybe I'm just crazy. I mean, those dupes, they've waited about 1,000 cycles to get plum toilet, so I figured, you know what, let's give them a treat, and no, they're getting the golden pooper. I've never used that mod before. It's fun. I like to mix and match sometime, remove some, put some more in, and see what they do. Okay, let's go, guys. Need to plug the holes. Rads. Oh wow, okay, that's the stinky fart. Because there was a little accident with an infinite storage for those who missed it. So we relieved a few tons of natural gas in the wild. It's gonna get fixed, but yeah. It's gonna take a minute. And they have plenty of stuff to build. Good. So burp, jukebox, 3, 3. That's one line for the 4 up there, another line for down here, and we got a bit of wiggle room on that one if we want to do something else. Maybe we could have the carousel on this side. How much is that? 480. So we could have this on this side if I just bump up the floor one, because anyway I don't need to go this deep for the burping hall. But that's all stuff we're gonna take a look at right after we come back from the break. So I'll leave you with Smoothie, one of our trusty builder that sure is gonna have a wonderful and entertaining life while I go refill and stretch my legs. Be right back. And everyone should be back by now. Hopefully, nothing too stupid happened. Even glass, I don't care about it, seriously, so nope, thank you. Another tiny thing I had in mind, I'm a bit concerned about the ratios on that. Was instead of using a temperizer down there to keep my cooling loop for the base warm enough, was to use the hot tub to do that. But that's a whole other monster to set up in place. I don't have anything for it right now. I would need to go and set up bleach stone. That's not too bad, we got a lot of gold on this map. Salt might be an issue because I don't think I have any desalination anywhere, and we're out of lime again. God damn. You can't be out of fossil, right? No. Okay, just they need to bring it on. Okay. That's gonna happen when it happens. Stuff back there. Can we do it like right now, please, to get that done? I think we're gonna give up on that. Worst case, if I want to do Nush Beans somewhere, we'll just print some. That can work. So burping hole. Let's give it a cool door. No, you know what? Between the two wood, we're gonna go with the wicker door. Just to keep the team around. And we're gonna need 4 of those. So let's say 1 space for a lamp, 2, perfect. Something like that. For the water, I was thinking, once we move the bees, we got this cool steam vent right there that we could use. Don't think we have too many liquid, yeah, we don't have too many liquid pipes down here, so it should be fine. Because I don't want to drain the water from my spawn, because those two are basically just enough to keep 6 electrolyzer running non-stop, and been there, done that. Moving water out of your spawn or moving hydro from your spawn elsewhere, not using it for power for said spawn, you get problems. So I'll try not to do that. My bees are doing quite a decent job in here at munching all of that. So it should be done, probably not today anyway. Target is, I'd like them to finish up here first. So we can set our hydro farm up here. Talking about that, we still got this to go and fix. So let's do that real quick. Okay, so now just 1 tile there, we're gonna be good. Chlorine's gonna be problem of the past. Yeah, I don't want to breach that open, please. Why do you do the thing like that to stress me out? Please, game, come on. I don't want to pink base it again. Did you put like... Okay, good job. I like it when they don't put like 2000 degree stones there. And here we go. No more chlorine. Boop. Okay, the other thing I could do to help it out is start dumping more beehives where I don't need to dig out something like this one. So if I put the doors there, the hive will be forced right there. So let's say we can build at least this. And those doors. Just gonna keep a little eye on it, because if dupes get stung like too many times by the bees, they might not get out of there alive. I'm not sure why, like some dupes, they're gonna just don't care they exist. Some other dupes, they're gonna jump on them like if it was the only thing they've seen in their entire life and want it die, die, die. Talking about die, are my rovers dead? Nope, just bored. Okay. Because you have nothing else to do down here. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of it. No, you can't go there. Can't go there. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of it for this side. Let's see if you can dig something in this zone. Bloop, 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 bloop. Find something to do, guys. Let's go. There we go. And we have enough steel. We should be able to get at least the materials in. Let's say we do it there. They're not going to be able to build it, but they can at least bring the steel in it. So when I land my dupe, he's going to be able to build it right away, land the rocket. And I can't even do the Hastinger. Yep, I won't complete my Pokedex. It's the only critter I've never tossed into the Fluxomatic. So I figured, why not? Let's try to do it. I don't plan on taming them and everything, just I need to bring one home. Okay, now we can put a B right there. So I have this one spot left right there for the move when we bring it. Well, okay, I'm gonna have to carve this out, but that's no big deal. And I think my filtration line... Okay, it's almost done. Oh, whoops. That's gonna need something like this. So anything that drips down will always almost end up in there. Hey, Phantom. that can work. Yeah, that's starting to happen. Happy I made this little protection layer. So basically, this guy is melting everything there. And it was, boop, blocking my turbines, overheating everything, making my aquatuners run way too much. But now it's good. We got sulfur coming up. Debris are getting grabbed, dumped there. So we stop cooking the place every time we want to build a pipe. And you know what? I can even put it on this one. Because at some point there's not going to be much to pump down there. Yeah, we can do that. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And like that. And instead of having it drop there, we can make little buffer tanks. Something like that when I get back control. Thank you. So whatever liquid I was not filtering already can get dumped right there. Now, bets are open. How many dupes are going to get trapped in this box right here? Okay, that's happening. Yeah, we need to fix the water. Do we have other options for now? I don't think so, really. We're kind of limited on that. Unless I want to go... is this one a cold one? Or is it? Yeah, that's cold. Do we have some warm water upstairs? This one, but it's feeding my food. This one's cold. No, the problem is I ate it like leaky fissure and water are very close in the color scheme, so quite often I end up like mixing them up. Okay, you're gonna have to be above 500 start pumping. So we're gonna save a bit of power there for now. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, well, gonna have to let it flow. I don't really have a good option for that. Because if I open in there, that's my dupe's food. I mean, worst comes to worst, those guys are gonna stay alive because they're feeding on the abyssalite mainly. It's more those guys I'm concerned about. But we can always move one of those upstairs in the shitty decor and they're gonna start pooping back regular fluxes. We'll see how that goes. I'm not gonna be too concerned about it until it becomes a problem. And with the room I have here, I don't think I can fit 3 of those rooms. So if I do instead the overflow for the Bammets there, anyway, the idea was to get those suits out of there. So I can close here. Get the overflow for the Bammets in there. And have the 2 rooms for the fluxes, one above each other right here. Move the spigots just a bit to the right. And that would be it. Yeah, that can work. Okay. Anyway, we got plenty of stuff to finish carving out on this side first. Yeah, this all doesn't need to exist anymore. That's old me stuff. What are we waiting for there? Point 1 data banks. You gotta be I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't know why, like, keeps happening. Oh, well. That's a funny thing. Every time, I feel like you can reinspect it every time you reload the game, so you get one free. I'm not sure if it's because of a mod I have on or something, but keeps happening. Anyway, when you need like 75, 100, I'm not gonna reload the game 100 times just to get one free pull out of this. Anyway, I'm not even sure what I would get, to be honest. Are we gonna mess around with this? I don't think so. I mean, it's free to keep it there, so let's keep it for now. Ooh, what are you? Chlorine? Okay, well, let's analyze you and seal you up, maybe? That should do the trick. And here we go. Move out. What toot toot? No, showers. Don't care. Alright, so that one. Ooh, wait a minute. What happened there? That's not supposed to be open up in the wild. Okay, guys. We got a new emergency. Please? Like yesterday? Thank you. Why are you open? I don't like that. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, Nuggy might be scalding just a little bit. Hey, but it's free refined metals. No, we don't need this one. And now there probably was some ice or something in there that got to melt, so let's do it again. Okay. Wow. No scalding, seriously? Good job. Okay. I'll take it. Okay, do I have another one like that? Oh, shit. Okay, why are you... I'm not sure what happened, but that's not supposed to happen. Let's dig this out real quick also. Anything else in there that's doing is stupid? Okay, this one is still blocked up. Why you no power? Oh, because you were powered by this. Oops. Okay. Well, that's something else we're gonna have to fix. You, that's normal. Yeah, do you still do something? Yeah, kinda. Okay. Well, not for long if this keeps going. But priority-wise, I think I better shut off this one. You know what? Let's cancel this. Do those. Oh, isn't that cute? Flying around with their little crown. I love it. Yep. 10 points for the poopy, the golden poop. I love it. I'm keeping that one on. I think you can disable the little crowns if you really want to and have like the normal hats, but at least for now, I'll keep it. It's fun. Come on, Nuggy. I mean, with 28 science, you should do that fast. You like germs? Come on, guys. I'm trying not to give you germs too much. Okay, let's go see what's in the pod. Real quick. Sure, uranium. Why not? Boop. Okay, good. Move that out. So just in case if I need more chlorine for my megafrons, I can do it. That sleet wheat is not gonna stay fresh for long, guys. Are we doing the thing to do the thing to make the thing? Yep. They're supposed to be on it. Okay, you just need to bring it in. It's almost ready. That one's not open. close, close, close. I'll blame it on past me having a good idea, but I don't know what it was, so... Sadly, I can't keep up with it. I'm surprised this is still alive. Okay, it's not gonna be for long. Well, to be fair, those gases suck at thermal transfers, so if we close this one fast enough, we could be fine. Come on, guys. Brakes over, slackers. Let's go. Okay, let's go night shift. Come on. Where are you at? Let's go. Let's go. Wait, what? Liquid salt. Oh, wow. Okay, we're getting toasty now. Yeah. Liquefying sulfur is never a good sign about temperatures. Okay, now, please. Let's go, Frosty. You can do it. Come on, you're almost done. And here we go. One more done. Why do you have to do that flying? Just go to the ground so you stop burning fuel for no reason. Come on, come on. Touch that geyser. Faster, faster. Touchy, touchy. Faster, let's go. No, 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 no. Come on, come on. Don't drip in. Just don't drip in. Shit. Well, okay. Let's do protection measures. Not with that. Boop. You're not even done there. Come on, guys. All right, done. Now if we can just stop dripping in, everything is gonna be wonderful. Wait, what? Oh, okay, we started melting the uranium there. Yeah, wanna shut that off real quick. I'd rather dig it, lose half of it, and feed it to the other bees than just melt it and lose 100% of it. Oh no, wait. Well, that's staying there forever. Hopefully we're not gonna melt it. Oops. Meanwhile, what are the buds doing? Not much because they're bored or they dead. I don't see them. Yo, let's give them stuff to dig. And we'll see if we hear the when they walk around. And no, I think they're gone. Nope. Okay. Well, glitch didn't work this time. They shut down. Alright. Too bad. So that's gonna stay like that. We're just gonna... Materials are in, right? At least. Okay, I'm not sure why they dropped like 1 extra kilo in there, but whatever. And we're just gonna cancel all of this. And when we get by with a dupe, we're gonna be able to do all of that good stuff. Land the rocket, grab a moo. So who's gonna be our lucky moo getter? Okay, guys, can we please close this out? And that's closed, that's closed, that's closed. Okay, pretty much everything is closed now. Just need to get back power to this pump. This means fixing this thing. Not sure what happened, but it happened. Where was my NatGas generator and all that mess? Oh, yeah, it was right under here. Okay, well, we can do it again. Power. Let's do steel to be safe. I need to be able to drip. Of course, smart battery gonna be included. I don't care about venting that out right there. Now I'm being paranoid, like, did I forget another one somewhere? Oh, nice. Okay, someone come in. You know what? Deconstruct the doors for now. You guys are going to be able to help the team munching all of that. Is there... We could even... Yeah, we could set up the second one up there too. So let's do this. Take that. Remove this, and this door. Can put the tiles right there. And we'll do the same thing. Just put a door there. Bring a bee there and let them munch away. So those two are going to be in charge of mainly finishing the bottom part right there. And as soon as we have two up here, I guess we could just scrap this one or close this, and this one's going to help with whatever is going on down there. Because up here, worst case, I'll crush it. That's it. Down here, there's quite a bit, but I want to get to this team vent in a not too distant future so we can get that going for the burping hall. Problem is, I think it's not gonna be enough. The dudes, they like their little soda pop every day. How much water does it use each time? Mm, mm, mm. 5 kilo per use. So with 12 tube, that's 60 kilos per cycle because they use it once each. Well, it's not too bad. No, I think one CSV would be enough. Worst case, we'll find some water elsewhere. Sure, gimme, my precious. I want it. Gimme more. Okay, here I said we want to keep up the wood thingy, so cancel those if we want to put the carousel under. So we said 1, 3 there. Then we have the jukebox in the middle. What is it? That's decor, so let's do copper. We need 3 for the 3 there. So 1, this can be 1. No rush for that. And 1 more there. doorways. That's gonna be the dance hall. If I can find dirt. Dirt. No, we're already on dirt. Good. Boop. Boop. And then we can try, I think, to go save our last pip. Okay, let's do those real quick. So we can try to save our last pip. I think we got one left down there. Yeah, there's no karaoke thing. Sorry, Fluo. I might need to check the mod, but I don't think there's a karaoke machine in there. You're gonna have to be singing on your stream. You got plenty of good hits though in there. Well, I don't think that the mod could do a lot of songs due to copyright stuff and whatever. Like, would cause issues for people streaming it, but yeah, it would be fun. I sure would like to see it happen. It'd have to be like generic songs that don't get any copyright or whatever. Why you no pump? Why you know what? What? Wait, what? Action required? Oh, you gotta be... Okay, guys, we got an emergency dig situation, so Stinky, come on down. Carve that out so we can replug this one. And we need to carve this out. Oops. Here we go. And yeah, we got sulfur there, but that's a problem I don't care about right now. As long as we have enough coming up to feed all of the Sweetles, we're good. And last pip right there. At least I think it's the last pip we have alive. That is not like already inside the base. No, there's one down there too. Okay, well, this one's in still quite insulated area, so I'm gonna leave him there for now. Don't care too much. This one's a bit more in danger with everything that's gonna happen up here, especially when this cracks open. Now you got me curious. I need to check on the... Yeah, I'll need to check it out later if there's something that looks like this on the mods. I really doubt it, but that would be fun. Well, you can say that the... No, you have the yodelers. They sing all around the place. You don't need a karaoke machine for that. They just sing along when they're happy. That's overdoing it. Don't need the machine. They just do it without it. Just keep your yodelers happy. Okay, pine cone. Let's relocate you up here, because those guys take an eternity to grow. Okay, so the plan was at least there. That's industrial machinery, right? No? Ah, okay. Cool. So we don't even need to make a separate room. Okay, let's keep the wood team for the burping hall. So wood panels, wood panel. Here we go. No, we're not doing this. There. Oh, are those without blocking gases and liquid? Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted to know. So we can do this one. And we're gonna have the CO2 storage on this side. What melted where? Whoopsies! Okay, that's erupting now. What do we get? Lead, gold, igneous rock, glass, copper, lead. Well, I don't see anything special in there. What melted now? Okay, all the wires in the world. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Guys, a little rewiring, please. I don't see anything new. Well, we're making a nice little line of molten cobalt. Not sure why. Well, I was under the impression that this would poop out like space materials like termium and stuff like that when you crank the heat to the max, but I guess not. Oh well. Too bad. Well, I see aluminum and I don't think I had some up there. Molten salt, probably stuff that fell from above. Okay, let's look at the other one. Here we have copper. Okay, that came from it. Well, either I really need to go up to them, like this little line, little line right there I'm missing for the temperature I need to get to it, or it's not a thing. But this is not happening if I don't geotune this guy. So what we're gonna do for now is we're gonna remove this and let it poop a little bit more and forget about it for now, I guess. Get something special in there. Oh no, because it's not connected. Okay, so let's get our shiny poop out of there before it gets toasty. So we can put it somewhere nice. If I'm not mistaken, I'm supposed to have... No, I didn't do it. That's gonna be furniture. Right there. And we're gonna put the shiny poop right on top. Now, if I change it to a moo head, would it mess it up? Nope, perfect. It's about time that this gets plugged in too, so we stop having farts in there. Oh yeah, but that's another thing with the power lines. And get the pip. Okay, squirrel's been going full circle. Yay! Where's the pip? Oh, come on, seriously? Like the one place I'm not gonna be able to pick it up? Fine. You want to play like this? We're... Ooh, whoa, wait. I don't know what's there. Are you planting poor kids, you little... Well, that's why you don't trust the Pip on the loose. And you're gonna go there. So since you planted a spore kid, you're gonna be the first one being sacrificed to the... Ooh, what's that? Water geyser? Alright, that's cool. Don't need it now, but... No zombie dupes. I've never had a zombie dupe, and I don't plan on having a zombie dupe. I've seen one person that did... There's a mod for it. If you want to start with zombie dupe, it's called Zombies, and your dupes start with zombie contamination. I don't need to experiment. I know what it does. I know the animation. Even when I started, I was so paranoid. I was making a full-blown hospital with the... What's the name of that thingy you need to cure the zombie spores again? The... Oh, and Pip's gonna die. No. Yes. Bye-bye, Pip. That's what you get for planting zombies. Like the little syringe they need for it was it. And it's a pain in the ass to make. Spore kill. No, it doesn't say there. Maybe the apothecary. Oops. No. Sorry. Where can we see it? Well, we can see it up there. You need like, I think it's metal and this one, serum vial. You need steel and sunbug eggs. And I used to make those ahead of time just in case. But never been used. I think the first run I didn't even get to anywhere close to the oil biome, or I just like saw it and that was it. But there's a couple nice tricks to get rid of the zombie spores. One of my favorite sure is you just send them in the machine there, you just vacuum out the whole biome into the machine. That works. Oh, that's a broken pipe. Can we repair this one so we can... Okay, I'm gonna give it another try. Maybe you need the 3 vents open to do it like at this temp, because I'm quite sure you can do it with just molten metal. If I'm not mistaken, I've heard people like they got like space stuff only with magma, so I don't know. We'll have to double check. Let's put that back on when it's done. Little heads up also, the upcoming break is going to be a tad longer. I missed a phone call from work. Gonna have to get that sorted out. But don't worry, I'll be back. I just wish they could repair that shit before I go. Apparently no one's on it. So we're gonna have to scratch that. And let's follow Stinky, our little happy digger, while I refill my cup, solve that thing with work, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Thank you everyone for your patience. Things are solved. Where are we at? Only 4. Probably gonna get 5 today, but not 6. So we'll see tomorrow what it goes with that. Okay, reconnect. Setting. Okay, Stinky's gonna do that right away. Thank you. Good. No one's fixing this pipe? Really? Okay. Well, let's do it another way. We'll just rebuild it. And start putting back the odd stuff in there. Here we go. It's kind of weird because if they can reach to deconstruct it, why can't they reach? Anyway. Sometimes don't need to try to make things make sense. Just let it go and you'll be fine. And we get back into the dumping molten stuff. Good. But like I said, I don't think we're gonna get enough warm stuff in there within the next 20 cycles to get it to pump one more time. And temperature is a bit low, but it's going up. We'll see how it goes. And worst case, we're gonna take another of those guys and geotune it. I think aluminum is too cold. 25 for iron and 22. Yeah, so basically iron would be the next best thing. So worst case, we're gonna do with this one because we don't have one up here, right? Nope. Okay. Yeah, so that's gonna be the other option. Okay. And what was that? Steam. There's still this one we don't know about. Well, there's another one there and one there. Oh, one there also. And that should complete our little world tour once we figure out what this one is also. Here we go. Oh, and that's plenty more fossil for lime. Yay! More steel. Let's take the ore. Okay. That's not done yet, guys. Come on. Wait, why is Smoothie not on building? Because we wanted to make steel for the monument last time. Okay. Well, let's get you back there. For now, steel is not a major thing I'm concerned about. Wait. I didn't move the... okay, I see what happened. Okay, 2. Up here. And then we got to remove those from there. Okay, good. That's one more thing done. This is gonna need... Does it have O2? No. Yes, just not in yet. Okay. Well, until there's power, it's gonna stay like that. Same for you. Can remove all of this. Do this number. That line is drained now. Perfect. So that's going to be CO2 for the burping hole, basically. And I just got to be a little bit careful about how I use my power until the bee power is online. Because I don't have the natural gas to do all of that stuff. Can do a bit more of this. No, not true. This tile is not gonna happen. Those are gonna be natural tiles I need to plant all of the critter traps. That's dirt, waste, dirt. So we can dig all of that. Oops. Okay, that too. And before I forget, I need to drywall those little guys. Let's keep the forest team for the bees, shall we? Here, let's keep that like that, so I'm gonna know where I'm supposed to have plants or not. And we got another sulfur. Yay! We can sustain what, like 200 Sweetles now? Not that we need to, but if we want to, we could. A bit useless. Well, okay, more cobalt, cool steam vent. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole round the world trip done. And that's aluminum too. Yeah, so down here, well, gold is even warmer than the iron. It's just that it's gonna cool down fast in the pipes along the way. Well, we're making a bunch of ceramic, but do I care about like vacuuming the place, making ceramic pipes and all that stuff? No, ceramic pipes are gonna melt anyway at one point. So basically it has to be obsidian pipes. We'll see how that goes. For now, it's gonna stay like that. Like, okay, you're there now. Pip should be able to plant. Yay! Come here, little buddy. Got a job for you. Okay. Repair this. How's it going? That's done. Let's get back to higher prios on this, because I want I want that pump to get going. Now there's a lot of stuff down there. Yeah, it's gonna be nice if it can kick back on. Well, this one survived. Alright, but when it starts munching on that and this drips, that's gonna be the end of it. We'll leave it there for the time it works. And you, what's up with you? Are you doing something? You're just bored? Where you at? Stimpy. You're carrying stuff. Okay, good job. Keep going. You can dig this out. Dig this. Well, you're not going to be able to dig much of it, but it's better than nothing. This is just going to have gas over time, so we can remove this. You know what? Let's grab this before. I think I got a few things I've left over on the right side, but not gonna cry about it. Right. Yeah. That's gonna stay there for some time. Okay. You can go there and there, so this can go and all of this. Oh, we can get the trap seeds on this side too. I'm sure I don't have enough for the whole thing I'm trying to do right now. Oh, we got one planted. Let's go. So those take what, 96 cycles, so yeah, not gonna see that happen real soon, but one day we'll get there. Now you can all go away. It's a bit cold, but I don't care too much. Here we go. And you are gonna be the shiny piece of poop. Here we go. Now, Disco Club, how do we drywall that? I like this. We're already using it there, so I don't want to abuse it. It gets a bit busy, so let's make just a happy mess otherwise with those kind of things. Bit like this. Bit like that. It would fit those old like disco floors that were like switching colors and whatnot. A little bit of blue here and there. And a couple of blacks because we don't have yellow. Here we go. Perfect eyesore. Oh, missed one. Green. Oops. Well, come on. Here we go. So that's gonna do it. And then once they get to those guys, I forgot to put some flow in there. Oops. Okay, let's have one there and there. In worst case, if I need something, I can expand this way. Problem is, with all those wires in the back, it's gonna be a nightmare to try to fit something there. So I figured, you know what, let's finish the base here. That's it. Mainly because I don't want to deal with all the spaghetti that's already in place. Okay, biggest thing I think on the list now is figure out who is gonna go and pick up the moo for the Fluxomatic. Because I don't want to send my best ranchers out there. But at the same time, I gotta be careful a little bit. I don't want someone that's gonna blow a tantrum while going there. For now, who do we have that can ranch? We got 4. No, Quinn is our cook, is not going. Curly is probably my best. Yeah, so he's not going. So it's either Glowy or Whoopsie. I don't think I want to send Whoopsie because farts. Well, at the same time, do I care? I don't think I care too much about it because it's just a quick in and out, and anyway, like all the gas filtration stuff is done in the rocket, so not a big deal. How's Glowy looking? Glowy, 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 glowy. Yeah, you're a bit high on the requirements. I think Whoopsie is going to be the best deal. Just need to give her piloting and we're good to go. How do you feel about that, Whoopsie? Want to see a third planet? Hell yeah, let's do it. And when she comes back, give her the exosuit. So you're gonna be for Whoopsie. Here we go. Destination, you're gonna go see our friend the moon. I don't need this. I could remove a lot of junk from that to make it go faster. Because at first that was supposed to be a colonizer rocket. Those are loaded. Fully fueled, so for a quick trip like that she's gonna be fine. Got the bed, the park, the food. Oxlight is loaded. I think we got enough stuff in there, and she got a pit, and she got a little pit friend, so I think that's gonna be good. Just to be sure, that's plugged in. That's good. Yeah, we can go like that. That's gonna be enough. I mean, if in two full suit, full docks loaded, I'm not able to go there, grab him and come back, I think I just deserve to quit this game. Let's do it. Yeah, it's gonna take more time, but it doesn't change anything, so I don't have to remove all of that for when we come back. Now, okay, staying like that. Open up. Let's go. Boop. Okay, those are too warm, are gonna go away. No, forgot about that guy. Oops. Well, we can do it by the other side. Just want to be careful about space exposure. There's plenty of it. Just those two. Okay. That's not space, right? No, okay, but this is... Anyway, it's gonna vent off the hydro we don't need. And now you need to be dug out. Yay! Yeah, sure, why not? Gonna have another one just roaming around with nothing to do. Okay, so just those two are blocking you. So to blast off, you need to clean the rocket, but to land, you need to clean... I don't know, that's weird. Alright. Think we're good. 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's Pokedex time. Okay. Before I forget, do we have a blazer in there? Yes. And you're gonna remove your suit, please. And it's not worn out. Perfect. Why you no blast off? Oh my, you're blasting off, but you're... Okay, there's no like... There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Can you already pump? Okay, yeah, because there's a bunch of in there. Alright, well, let's keep it going. That should be fun. Just in case. Whoopsie. You're gonna be allowed to eat space food now. Right there. Okay. Oh shit, I forgot she's narcoleptic. Yeah, that's a little happy accident that happened. But I said it real clear. I don't care if, as long as it's not a sticker bomber, I'm taking the dupe as it comes out of the frozen thingy, and we got a narcoleptic slash farter combo. Wonderful. Now we gotta get this guy back in line. For when we go and see our friend the Angry 3. Not because we need to, just because I want to do some grape jello for the top exit right here. Yeah, that's nasty. Maybe I just put little flow tiles while this goes down to help the wrenches, because having the gas to do like this loop with all the bottlenecks and everything is going to take a lot of time to go down. Because the idea was to have basically where the two mini pumps are, have double grape jello locks, so they can go and keep this side totally insulated from this one. I don't think it's worth it now. Still can do it for fun though. Do I even have petroleum to do that? Maybe. Okay, anyway. Wow, how long do you have to fly? 3 cycles. Okay, let's try to fix some power issues during that time. So, back to where we left it. This one's gonna feed those, and there's a bit of overstock that's gonna go God knows where up there. This one is loaded, and it's what, freezer and kitchen? No, freezer, party phone, and food stuff, bathroom stuff. Okay, we're not touching this one. Number 2 is a bit overloaded. That's what, freezer and kitchen? No, base cooling and yeah, kitchen. That's fine. Most of that stuff is not working full time. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna burn it. Number 3. What are you doing? The wrenches, the wrenching, all that mess. And the suits. Okay, that's enough for you. You're not getting more. But what I could do instead is plug the suits on this top line, so we can free up a lot of power on this one without having the suits on it, and use it for some of the wreck stuff down here. At least half of it, maybe. Nah, cause yeah, cause I don't want that with the suits, cause when suits are docked and trying to reload, they're probably gonna be doing some wreck stuff. So let's do it like that. What? What have I said? I don't have the wig to compete. No way I can compete with the hairstyle. And we can remove all of this. So this bridge can go away. Now if you guys can just finish this real quick. So suits are back online, and now this line has, oh, but that's all wreck stuff also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, so that's 600 watts. Yeah, so I can plug at least half of the burping hall with that. I'm gonna come down from this side and plug the 2 first right there. Anyway, they don't have water yet, so not gonna be a major issue. Just at least we get it going, so once we can plug the water in, they're ready to go. And let's do that right here so we don't see the bridge. Something like this. Or we go straight up for the jukebox. I'm not sure I like it, but for now it's gonna do it. I mean, this room should be its own line. That's close to a max line, and we're probably gonna have 4 at the time making their little burp session, so I don't see a reason why not having this being just one line. Let's get that down so we can get it on when we're ready. But that doesn't count as a rec room yet. I need something else in there. Right? Okay, so the little mood lamp count as a decor. Nice. So if I just drop one in there, we can do 3 statues for a change. Let's do 2 metal blocks. One there. One there. And a tiny one dead center. Something like that. No. Not igneous, please. Give me the nice stuff. Granite. Thank you. That can work. How's Zoomy going? 2 cycles. Having fun in there. Yay, sparkling around. Gee, those eyes are creepy. Okay, so I need the decor thingy in there to make it a rec room. What do we do? Those guys, when fully grown, can I put it right now so I know what I'm doing? Stations, furniture. Okay, so they're gonna take the whole place. I think I'm a bit too tight. Anyway, I don't really care if it's a rec room or not at that point, but I think the festive tree is gonna count as decor. Yeah, it's a decor building, so basically that's gonna make it. And that reminds me that those guys need power, so we're gonna go all the way up there. But they still got a long way to go. If you're curious, that's part of a festive mod like winter thingy. Super fun, super cool. They're a bit broken, so I don't use them for one of their purpose because I think it's a bit too powerful, because basically you can use those to have the tree sap that you get from the angry tree right there on your planet for basically free. So I think it's just too powerful, so I just don't use it, but could easily be done. Kind of like the bonbon trees, you just take a pipe, plug it. Ooh, that's gonna be a problem. Guys, can we fix this, please? Just like right now. We got time, it's fine. But better now than later. Good thing I cut that. Yay! That could have gone real bad real quick. I'm not sure the Jetsuit ducks would like to have 3 sap in there. Okay, why you no power? You're supposed to be online. Oh no, okay, there's that part left. Okay, fine. Yay! Little froggy. I like this one. that's part of another mod, like more statues. Most of the mods I use are just decoration stuff, overlays, or stuff I want to try just for random fun. Okay, next line. So we took... This is now doing pretty much nothing. I think it would be safe to get something else on this one. What can we get? We got about 1,000 spare. Well, the wrenches should not be going on when wreck stuff is going on. Okay, maybe to be on the safer side, you know what? I can plug... because those two are gonna run non-stop with their lights on. That's 200 already. Don't think it's a smart move. Okay, we'll leave it like that for now, but worst case, I know that this one has a lot of power to spare. Worst case, maybe with those guys? Yeah, okay, I like that. I like that. Let's go. So you are going up all the way there. Oops. Gonna need a little help to build up. It's gonna take years because someone's gonna have to be smart enough. They realize they need a jet suit to get in. And do it. Main line here. What do we do with that? Starting to be annoying. Let's do... oh, rolls behind the ladders. Doesn't look too bad normally. And behind the pole. I like the ice panel. Let's do that. Alright, so now they can dance. Does it have to be in a rec room? It is recommended, but it can still work, right? Otherwise I have to plop in some decor just for random. Come on. Hey Seth, how's it going? Were you at the rage quit point or... well, have a good night. Hopefully I'll catch you next tomorrow. They're close, or did I just miss it? No, we just missed it. Okay. So tomorrow we're gonna try and see if they can use it. Getting stinky eyes? I mean, too much farters? Don't care. Are you in orbit now? Not yet. Oh, itchy eyes maybe? Yeah, take care. Catch you tomorrow. this. Like, ooh, the dagger eyes. You get in there or you're dead. I know the look. Go before you get your head chopped out. What do we want on this? I kind of like the ice block. Okay, we're gonna keep the ice block for now, but I really need to remember to use that more often. Like, I'm kind of pissed I didn't leave room for one of those in there. So we can have a little disco ball beside it. No, anyway, if I need to wait for those trees to grow, probably just gonna move everything to the side a little bit, make this bigger, and have like one on each side with the disco balls or something like that. Because there's no way we're waiting like 100 cycles to be able to crack up the dance floor. I still need to power those guys. That's dumb. Like, it's been on since forever. Folk shell? No way. We're getting unicorn. Thank you. You better be on the good side. Yeah, we're gonna give you a little sunshine behind. Whee. And do your thing. Whee! Does it emit light when you do that? No, okay. Just checking. How's that going? Do they still have to run on this? Well, not at the moment. This is loaded. Yeah, I think we got the loop going now. That's nice. As long as the stuff that's being dropped there is not too toasty, we should be fine. Wow. But at least they can grab from there, so they're still max decor when they grab. Nice. What? Security door? Does Gravitas door? Gravitas door. Oh. Okay. Can we just please don't repair that? Thank you. As long as we keep somewhat of a liquid up here, we're fine. Okay, do we have crude? No. Do we have rocket in orbit? Let's go. Okay, interior. You know what? Let's go fancy for the start. Whoopsie. Get in the jet suit. You gonna deploy. Come on down. Ah, shit. She's not super duper digger. Is there any way I can get down there? Probably. Yes. Good job. Okay. Because I want to bring back the two artifacts while we're there. Don't really care about data banks, but I want the artifacts. Won't be able to do that. Well, you're not the best digger in the world, eh? Builder, sorry. Oh my god. And land. Ooh. What's that one? Oh, launch pad without teleport. Yay! Okay, now... How old are you? So I don't want an old one. No, you're too old. I need a young fart, come on. 18, 17, 17, 18, 18, 61, 17. Okay, I guess 17 is the best I'm gonna get, so relocate you. Inside there. Thank you. Oops. Okay, a minor sickness, we're gonna give you red pills. So you don't puke all over the place, there's enough of whatever in there. Unequipped jet suit. You can have some green pills. You're none. Thank you. Forgot that too. Well, okay. The pill animation is still broken. Ah, come on. It was free. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Okay. I love the effort, but can you please be a bit less dangerous? I'm trying to keep you alive there. Thank you. Now we also need to build a tiny pod in here. Let's do an orange one since the place is a huge fart. Right there. Meanwhile, let's remove this. Remove this. Get you two in there. What are you doing? Oh, you have our digging? Okay, didn't think you had it. Oh, you need to activate this one. You're gonna eat your pills. You're gonna be fine. Schedule wise, we're getting close to it, so let's go and look if they use the jukebox. Or I really need to make it a rec room, because some of those buildings, they need a rec room. Some, they are better. They say like they should be in a rec room. But since no one is using it, I'm guessing it has to be a rec room. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, can we cheese it with some well-placed ceiling trims? Our favorite. Like, one there. That's it. That's the core, right? That's gonna count. And someone's on it. Perfect. So we'll see that after. I just want to be sure everything is fine for Whoopsie. Look at that, having a lunch, bringing the moo, going outside, having fun, farting around. Oh, wait, don't have an exhaust. Okay, we're still good. Because if we don't have the... Oops. If we don't have the exhaust on the rocket... Okay, bright and cheerful, what are you doing? Do you need to deconstruct? Wait, can you not reach? Oh, okay, no, you were just chilling, like, by the pod because it was your downtime. Okay, I get it. Now, well, if this is stupid enough to count, I love it. Boop, that's the core. And rec room! Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, it ain't stupid if it works. So now they're gonna be able to do the boom chicka boom 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 chicka boom boom boom. Okay, can you get that in? Done. So any reason you're having your narco nap, or okay, just having your narco nap? You're in there. You're in there. Any reason to stay here? No. So let's get back home. Do I want to do something on the way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That could do. Do we already see? Okay, no, we already been on the side of the planet, so we can see the top. So it's pointless, and I don't. Ooh. What I could do. Let's do it. We're gonna deconstruct. Oh, that's a bit high. Okay. I'm sorry. We're gonna do it just like that. Gonna cancel delivery. Deconstruct. Deconstruct. And with that, we're gonna be able to put back a rover module. So on the way back, we can drop a rover on the superconductive and see a bit further down what are going to be the options to go and dig down there. Yeah, like that. Okay. So that's the plan. And from there, we can let her go for a minute. I want to see, we missed it, right? Schedule. Yeah, we missed it. Okay, guys, can you relax on the flying inside, please? Thank you. Okay, so since this works, was that 0? No, okay, I just don't want to do it. We're gonna be able to set the rocket stuff up here. The carousel. I think, but we need a puke catcher when we do that. Forgot about that part. Now, if I could... No, I can't because it's 5 by 5, so I need to move this tile away. I mean, it's 1% chance, so worst case, we can mup it out, it's just annoying. Or we do it totally. Instead, in this big zone where we have a lot of room, so we can put those two like up there and have the puke catcher under. That can work. Yeah, I prefer to do it on this side so we can have two. They don't need to do it every day anyway. So we could have one there. Let's say we go from this side. We need the door. That's one, that's two, but we need a decor in between. So something like that. And this is going to go away anyway. Here I want to make a little access so we can go and scrape the enriched uranium we got in there. Probably gonna have to do a little whoopsie with this cooling loop just to keep this zone a bit colder, but with double locks I think it's gonna be fine. Just need to put one insulated tile there, there, mini pump, insulated tile, door. So this goes away. Okay, are you done? Oops, I did deconstruct, not change module. Add one. Give me rover. One more. Thank you. And we're just gonna do a little whoops on the way back. We got time anyway. Demu is still only 18 years old, but that reminds me, I have to unclog the emu thingy fluxomatic right there. And right now. So that's ready, and we will finally complete the Pokedex. Yay! Are you pipe blocked? Oops. Okay, that's another one. Anywhere else? I forgot. No, it's good. Okay. Well, we don't need this anymore. I really need to figure out where I'm gonna dump all that nuclear waste. Also, it's getting a bit much. Okay, we're good? No. What? Wait a minute. Hold on, hold on. Is the rover module more steel than the Trailblazer? Or do I have some steel that vanished? That's not steel. Don't see anything there. Oh, seriously? Hmm. I was sure it was the same thing. That kind of sucks. Well, anyway, nothing I can do about it. Steel is in there, so we're not gonna leave it on the planet at least. You are gonna go home instead. And 3, 2, 1. Acknowledge warning. Yeah, I don't care. We're not coming back here. I don't care. At least the material's in there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. Just to be sure. Just in case. Did you have some on you and dropped it in here? Doesn't look like it. Maybe like when she went for a narco nap in here, but I don't think that's the case. Alright. Well, just too bad. 3, 2, 1, go. We're going on. Bye-bye, Moose. Now, I'm sure that this is closed. And while we're at it, since she's super duper happy, whoopsie, you're gonna have your suit training like everyone. That's done. Alright. Sure. No, we don't even see the... Okay, I should have taken like something with some dot in the middle or something, but I'm not changing it. Too bad. Lesson learned. Now, I think that before I used to do the 6, so you see it like in between the ladders and everything, but the 4 is really subtle. I don't mind it. It's fine. Okay, did anyone dance? Not yet? Come on. Have I done that for nothing? I mean, it's plugged in. It's in a rec room. You got plenty of time. Okay, we'll give you one more downtime. So I can complain even more that nothing gets done. But then what do I do with this box right here? Because at first the plan was to put those guys down there. I totally forgot about the puke catcher. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and print myself 1 or 2 more lums for this, because I've just seen Harry being in there and grabbing stuff, so that means the lums are not doing it fast enough. I gotta keep that in mind for next time the Printerceptor is ready. Wait a minute, it's ready now, right? Yeah, it totally is. Okay, so let's get the little lum. Here we go. And let's put it down. Here we go. Okay, now it's not doing the inspect again. But I'm gonna try to remember to draw a bit more charges to get maybe... Let's say if I can get one more alarm at least for this side. Here with 2 we're fine. There I don't want one more. Yeah, at least having 1 or 2 for this would be nice. And now that gotta move. That's industrial, right? No. Or is it the trainer? Yeah, it is the trainer, because I thought about leaving it there, but I knew there was a reason I could not. Or we can do... 1, 2, 3... No, that's not wide enough. Well, we can have one there, that's sure. So let's do... this one right here. Since that's the one I'll be using the most. And nectar, worst case, we're gonna get it from the other side. I know I need 1 bottle to complete this, so let's do it right away. We need 40 kilos. I can seal that back. No, there's still CO2 in there, so we're gonna have to vacuum it still. Well, anyway, with that, we're at regular pressure, so it's gonna take 30 seconds to vacuum this thing. And then we can get this back online. Is there still crap in there? Yes, and yes. Okay. Or maybe we go and do the full vacuum this time so I can finally remove the filter. I guess that's what happened. I removed the filter thinking it was ready and just constructed too much stuff. I don't know. I mean, anyone's guess is as good as mine at that point. They don't want to use the dance hall. That's annoying. Okay, Stinky's there giving balloons, so maybe they don't feel like it. Nope. None. Well, I'm gonna give them one more cycle. I want to see it like online to be sure it works. Maybe, you know what, maybe they just already did and I just don't realize. Okay, played video games. Royal poop, full of gossip, communal diet. No, I don't see danced. Let's go over everyone. Nope. I don't see dancing. I was expecting with like 65 morale, Chloe should have done something special. The others have not, but I don't even see it. No, they don't feel like dancing. We'll give them one more cycle while we wait for Zumi to get back anyway. And complete the Pokedex. Mm, ew. Oh, I see why. Like, ew. That's some cold tea, but yeah, forgot to warm it up like 20 minutes ago. Also, what? I forgot to put a pipe there. Why? No, it's some techno bleep bleep bloop bleep bloop bleep bleep bloop. It's super cool beats, but I don't know, they don't feel like it. Normally they do it, and they have like max downtime, I think. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think 5 is max downtime for morale bonus and stuff, so I don't know. That's really strange. I'll give them one more cycle to just babysit and see if it happens, but it's super weird. Because normally when there's wreck stuff, if they don't have enough time, I know that the soda fountains, they run for it. That's like number one on their list. They want to do their little burpees. So that one, like if this was active, I could understand that they don't have time to go dance because this is taking all of their time plus balloons and whatever nonsense they're trying to do. But having so little rec stuff to do, like basically they got video games, they don't need to do that every cycle unless I'm mistaken. Phones, they need to do it every cycle. This, they need to do it every cycle. Hot tub, sauna, they don't. I know I don't even have those. I think carousel, they need a couple, so they don't need it every cycle also. It's really weird. I mean, it's plugged in, it's in a room, but they're not using it. We're still in the room? Yep. No, we're in the rec room. Break's about to start, right? Yeah, it's like we got half the people already in break, so we should have someone coming to dance. Let's see what they do. They grab food. They oh, think I get it. Because when they eat at those tables, they need way more time to munch their food. So if we look at those guys, they're almost halfway done. They sit at the phone. There's gonna be like basically barely 2 blocks left when he's done. Curly right there. Now, where is he going? Curly, what's up? Where are you? Okay, he's going for shower. Yeah, and by the time he's done with his shower, break is gonna be over. It's gonna be time for bed. Oh, he went to play video games. Ooh, yay, they're doing it. All right, good. Okay, now they use it. Yay! It's party time. All right, one down. Let's not forget we have someone in space. Okay, 1-5. We got time. Okay, You can plug this in during that time, I guess. That's... Those suits, basically, they don't use those. All those pumps. Well, this one's pretty much pumping non-stop for now, but shouldn't that be for too long? Okay, you know what? Let's... no, that's for the sulfur. Okay, now I remember. The plan was to cut this. So this one's in charge. So now this line should have pretty much nothing on it. So it's gonna be the one taking care of those guys. Okay, I just want to grab, I think it's Harry that danced recently. Doesn't show there. Does it show there? I wish I could know how long it lasts. I'm sure it's more than one cycle. So once this line is in, we're gonna be able to do some surfboard moves. That's gonna be another good one. Quite sure we're gonna be able to get something like 80-ish morale, something like that. Once that the carousels are in, they're eating the pie. Need the burping hall still to get wired up, but that's pending the bees finishing their lunch by the cool steam vent. But yeah, we're getting there. I don't think we're gonna get 100 because I really don't plan on doing juice and coffee on this one. Juice is such a pain in the ass and I don't really have the room for it. And coffee with jet suits, I mean, they're already going fast enough around the place. I don't mind too much not having it. Okay, but there did we... Okay, we're about to kill those guys, so let's do a little like 2 kilos of bike apple. Because they're not able to feed now. So at least they're gonna use whatever we're making down there just to keep those guys alive. Okay. This one's in place, it needs power. You know what? Let's use this line and just keep on keeping on. Just like that. So that's gonna prevent any more farts down there at least. And we can even use this line to power those guys at that point. So all of this. Just like that. And you guys are gonna be picking up I don't want them to pick up the plume squash because that's there to feed the bammets. So that's gonna be bike apple, meat, and that's about it. Yes. And we can do a couple of those up here also. Let's do this. And 1, 2, 3. This. Okay, where's the food line? That's food. Can go something like this. And we need just the tiny bridge right here. Here we go. Okay, so they can work on that. And we're 0.5 cycles from home, so how's the O2 tank and the jet suit looking? 55 kilos with no more fuel. Ew. Okay. How's it looking in there with your farts? That's good. Filtration's doing its job. Ooh, I forgot I don't have... Did you sparkle the pip? Hold on. Doesn't look like it. I'm sure I saw something like sparkle flattered pop up, and they don't self-sparkle. At least not that I'm aware of. Okay. You... No. We want to catch the charge. Thank you. Hulk smash. Brrr. I love it. Those guys that they can harvest stuff is such a nice thing. If it was not from my analyzer right there, I think I would even go as far as just sealing the place out and having like sweepers all the way around with more of those guys. Well, there's also this one right here that could be a problem, because you would not be able to jump, and this thing too. But yeah, I'm sure there's a way to fix it. At least gases are quite nice, except for that little blob of fart. Everything is chlorine in there. That's perfect. And yes, maybe at one point I remember now saying I want to lift this like one floor higher so I can have like sweepers and whatnot in there. But I don't want to replant all those with pips and whatever, so that's gonna be it. It's gonna be like that forever. Dupes are gonna do it. I don't care. At one point anyway, dupes still need jobs to do. How are we looking on this? 50%. Nope, not happening during this cycle, but temperature, nah. We're still missing like a few pixels. Gonna have to try with something else, or just geotune that guy next time. Well, next time it's active, so we're gonna have, what, 80 cycles to set up geotuners. Ugh. This comes from, we have to deal with like refined phosphorus and all that jank. It's not that bad to make, it's just annoying. Okay, waiting to land. You're gonna put your suit on. We're gonna turn this off. And we're gonna let you go home. Ooh. That happened. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Well, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. Okay. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the Pokedex. Moo! Come on down. You gotta bet your right cheek I'm taking a souvenir picture of that one. Is Demu just squirting away on... Oh, I forgot. Grounded. Are you loaded on milk or something? No, they need to be domesticated to be milked out. I don't think that's the thing. Come on. Okay, you know what? Let's do one with the moon, the rocket, just for fun before. Here we go. Boop. Alright, you need to check the move. No, where do you see it? Destination? Come on, let's go. Oh, Curly, don't be that guy. Come on. Whoopsie went all the way there. Here we go. It's Whoopsie's job. Okay, where is she? Whoopsie. And here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Pokedex completion. Whee! Okay, well, it's longer than expected. Come on. Oh, wow. Didn't remember that being that long. Here we go. But that's not the important part. The important part is right there. Hatch, Shinebugs, Slicksters, Dracos, Morb, Buff, Paku, Moo, Vols, Pips, Pokeshells, Divergence, Plug Slugs, bees, seals, bamuts, fluxes, rexes, dartles, lums, nits, jabos. Challenge completed. That's it. That's all. Nothing left to say about it. I'm done with the Fluxomatic. Nice. Well, until the next DLC that would give us more critters, but for now at least, it's done. So we're gonna give the little more to Zoomy, not Zoomy, Whoopsie. That went all the way there to get us our final pet we had to get. You know, they're loading. The first load is very long. Good, so we're gonna let them load, and then I'm just gonna remove the, no, not always, vacancy, thank you. I'm gonna remove, I have a little piece of automation wire that I built behind so it blocks it. So it's not active until I'm ready to use it. Okay guys, it would be nice if you could finish those two. Come on. Do we have to force it? I guess so. Otherwise they're not gonna think about getting into a suit, going around and doing it. Come on. Or they're just too dumb to think about it, period. Really? I don't want to have to like remove stuff, put ladders. I know they can come down here in jet suits, so that's not the question. Come on. We have to be like that, guys. I'm happy we completed the Pokedex and you gotta play dick on me like that. Fine. Here, that's gonna work too. And as they do that, I think it's going to be as good as any time to call it off for today. A lot of progress was done. Maybe with a bit of luck, we're going to see some surfers going on while we're fading out, doing the kiss and cry for the end of the episode. As usual, thanks everyone for being around. Always a pleasure. The VODs, as we've just been reminded, of the YouTube channel are always there if you want to catch one. I stream only 5 days a week when possible, starting 1 p.m. Eastern up to, okay, usually I go a bit longer than that, but let's call it there for today. In the evening, around 8-9 p.m., little dose of Timberborn action with my favorite, the water beavers. You're welcome through. And yeah, probably gonna be back with those this evening. It's been, I think, since Thursday I haven't touched them, so hopefully gonna get on that. Today we had quite a load of stuff done. Honestly, I'm happy with today. Didn't think it would go that far, but yeah, got a good bunch of stuff done. Rec rooms are going on, they're dancing, there's, here we go, there's even surfing. Look at them go with their crown and everything. Dupes are happy. We still need to set the burping hall, but that's probably going to be a tomorrow project when bees are munching a bit faster on this. Still need to get that going also. Start sacrificing pips to the planting gods of the critter traps. But all of that fun is going to be for another day. For today, we're pretty much there. Now we need to fix this also, little fart incident. So just give me 1 minute. I'll see if we have other wonderful people on Oni or something else. Well, I guess it almost became tradition now. Stinger's also on his blasted Cirrus run. He's doing all achievements on the not the same seed, but the same type of planet I'm doing. Very well experienced player too. He's also gonna be part of the team that does the hot potato at the end of April. That's coming up real quick, starting the 24th. Do I have my dates mixed up? No, I think it's good. Anyway, if I made a mistake or something, you can always go look it up on the Discord. All the info is there. And I'll catch you back either this evening or tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and hopefully I'll catch y'all real soon. Bye bye. I forgot to hit the rate button. We have to wait for the timer. Okay, we're good. Bye bye.